voices collide. Fingers twist, dials chasing the tide. Antenna stretch high, scratching the sky. Crackling whispers, the reason we try. Shenanigans live stream rolling tonight. James and Dan breaking the quiet fight. Ham radio scream in the park's twilight. Electric chaos under the moonlight. Frequencies dance, they jump and they burn. Signals lost, found, taking their turn. Echoes of voices from miles afar. Tangled up messengers under the stars. Shenanigans live stream rolling tonight. James and Dan breaking the quiet fight. Ham radio scream in the park's twilight. Electric chaos under the moonlight. Spin the wheel, send the call. Voices rise, towers tall. Crashing waves of sound collide. No escape, nowhere to hide. Shenanigans live stream rolling tonight. James and Dan breaking the quiet fight. Ham radio scream in the park's twilight. Electric chaos under the moonlight.
What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zoo November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by, your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Sunday. Time for some shenanigans, some great music, and a whole lot of fun. And we'll start off just like we always do, thanking these guys right here. They are absolutely awesome. And matter of fact, we're going to talk about that in just a minute, about how awesome these guys and the YouTube members who are also equally as awesome, including our newest YouTuber. Welcome, Chris, to the YouTube members. And then the ever-changing board, the Adventure Club. No changes this week, but we'll deal with it because we love these guys just as much. And, you know, I say, we'll talk about it in a second. So today has been just an absolute crap day. I know you're getting ready to do your shout-out, Stan.
No, go ahead. Go
What's
ahead.
that? It's been a crap day. I got one CW activation in, and then the lightning came in. It's not really stormed here, but it's just been lightning in the area all day long. It's sprinkled on and off and stuff, but it's just been lightning. Matter of fact, right before the stream, I was looking, it's still there. I'm hoping it's cleared up by the time the stream's over, but it's just been a crappy day, and I've been sitting there here at the house getting depressed. And the second that intro kicked in, I realized I'm with family now. And, you know, it means the world to me just to hang out with you guys right here. So, all right, Dan, do your thing.
I'm trying to figure out this freaking OBS. I'm glad it's Shenanigans because I just put it back to where it was, and now my preview matches. For those of you who don't know, Stephen, thanks for the $1.99 super chat while I go off on my little tangent here. I spent like the last 20 minutes backstage trying to get my OBS squared away, and it's still not quite squared away. You can see a black bar right down that little black bar. But It wasn't working, but now it's working. I don't go figure. Anyway, Shenanigans episode 140. We are here. Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's see here. Kent Kilo 9 Alpha Echo Echo was first in the chat. John Kilo 8 November India Victor. Hello, my friend. Andy Callie, what's going on? Kilo 8 Golf Quebec. Terry's over there picking up driving Miss Daisy. Ronnie's here. Kilo Oscar 4 Zulu. Romeo X-ray. And the dad is here. Kilo Delta 9 Uniform Victor Kilo. Yep, that's him. My Toy Ostrich is here. K3MTO, who is one of the few people who knows what 40 meters is in Florida. And we always appreciate that. Chris, Whiskey 8 Oscar X-ray, greetings. Toby, Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta. Mike 88 KB, Zach, Kilo 4 Zulu, Sierra Romeo. Gary Graham, Kelly Rose, KI4JAV. Martini is here. Whiskey Delta 4, Juliet Mike. Scrolling on down. Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar. Everybody, Ron Chris over at Georgia Parks and Recreation.
Oh, you said it. You messed me up.
Got you. Mike 88 KB. What's going on, buddy? Kilo Oscar 4 Fark Stare Zulu. Good to hear you, buddy. Michael and Mary. Kilo Echo 4 Eastern Standard Time and Kilo 4 Alpha. Mike Whiskey 1 Echo Whiskey Juliet. Good late evening to you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. NC Old Man Overload. That's our buddy Turd in the Pile Up and 4TRD. What is going on, buddy? And Alpha India 4 Zulu Delta. And Chris, the voice of East Tennessee. Whiskey 0 Charlie Golf Charlie. How's your weekend been there, James?
Well, I mean, until today, it was great.
Yeah.
I've been extremely busy. Another reason why, if you're not in Discord, you miss out. Like if you do POTA and you're not in Discord, you miss out. And soon to be, if you're in Satellites and not in Discord, by the time me and Steven's done with it, you're going to miss out. But I did 5 new parks the other day. And
Never mind me. I'm just trying to figure out what my borders are.
You're so distracted. They were Discord only because I'm trying to wrap something up, and I'll explain why in a second. But I'm trying to wrap something up, and but they were Discord only because I needed to get them and get all of those 5 done that day because I was doing a lot of traveling to do that, and then get back here for the late. Well, I wasn't even close to here for the early late, but back here that evening, and then this week there's probably going to be 2 days that I did regular activations once those 5 got done and I started spotting on POTA and stuff. But this week there are one day will probably be 4 of them. And then the other day it'll just be the one park that day. And I'll just spot on POTA that day. But that day that there's 4, it's not like these are just pull in and goes. These are get my butt out and walks. So I got to get them done, and they'll be Discord only. And they're rare parks too, all 4 of them. So I think
That'll work.
I think one of them has 2 activations, and out of the 2 activations, I think it was 11 and 14 contacts. And mine won't be much more because I'll be in and out of there just the same. So I'd pay attention.
Yeah. John wants to know, you talking about my hat or the cool Dr. Pepper hat that he's wearing over there? My hat, you spend a couple $1,000 for DX Engineering, and in the order notes, you say, hey, give me a hat. And they'll put one in the box for you. But I think I got mine at the Hamfest. I walked up to him and said, hey, give me a hat. They're like, here you go.
You know, it seems like they used to give them out at Hamfest all the time, but I haven't seen them giving them out in a while.
Yeah.
I've got several of them, and all mine came from Hamfest. So
I can't remember where I got mine, but I know if you order a decent amount from them, you can probably drop a line and say, hey, instead of those blasted stickers, that you always put in there, even though I check the box, do not include promotional material. And I still get your stickers. Instead of you wasting your stickers, just send me a hat, you know? And they'll probably give you one.
They're biting everywhere.
Yes, sir.
They're biting everywhere.
I'm starting on my, continuing my collection of Yazoo hats. I got a brown one during the Hamfest. And nice me, I did give James an old school Yazoo hat, which I do not even have, but I gave it away. So, yep, there it is, the red, white, and blue one. And
You actually traded it for my brown one, but
I did. But so yeah,
I already had a brown one anyway.
I'm on the lookout for another red, white, and blue ones.
It seems like I used to have that one, but it disappeared.
The bands have been good. The high bands, anyway, have been really good. A lot of cool stuff.
I haven't had really much problem with the bands at all. I went out one day last week and did a 1/10 of a watt activation, and even though a lot of y'all fussed, and I think Dan gave me a 3.3 and or maybe a 2.2 even. Josh gave me a 4.4.
Was that your 1/10 of a watt?
Yeah, that was my 10th of a watt.
Yeah, it was rough, but I heard you. That's all that counts.
I was activated in no time.
Yeah.
I got activated on sideband, and I still went to CW just for giggles. But I got activated on sideband, and I was activated in, I don't know, under 12 minutes. And it was probably way less than that. So,
Chris, was it Huntsville? Did I get the DX Engineering hat from there, or did you show me or tell me that they were hiding the Yazoo hats? I can't remember if it was DXE or Yazoo. I want to say you told me they were hiding the Yazoo hats, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was Huntsville. I got this. It all runs together, brother. All runs together.
Hey, we love our ham radio hats. I've got a ton of Yazoo hats, all different colors.
Yes, I remember now. You told me to go over and talk to the lady and say, I heard you have a stash under the table. I remember this now. Yes. And I went over and talked with her, and she gave me a DX Engineering hat. So, yep, John, I got it at Huntsville Hamfest with Chris's help, because he told me where to go get them.
And those are really old DX Engineering hats, because if you go back and watch some of my old live streams, even in my old studio, you'll see me wearing a DX Engineering hat, that DX Engineering hat.
And chances are, John, next time you order something, put it in the order comments that you'd like a hat, and even call them up and give them your order numbers, to make sure they get it, and say, hey, I'd really love a hat. And they'd probably throw one in the box for you. Assuming you don't order something that's like $5 or something like that. Oh, yeah, I collect. I'm starting to collect ham radio hats. I want some nice vintage hats, like old Kenwood or Linko, Some old vintage hats would be pretty cool to have. If you were a YouTube channel member, which you are, you could have seen that Whiskey One Whiskey Charlie got to wear a cool Waldo hat this week. Where's Waldo? That's right.
That's right.
Collins,
YouTube
Collins.
members only video came out this week, and we had quite a bit of fun with Whiskey One Whiskey Charlie when he hunted us on satellites.
Yeah.
And speaking of satellites, when I was out yesterday roving, doing all those parks, I did stop at a good wide spot, and good enough to where I thought I could get a good satellite pass, because it was going to be a good one. And guess what it was? I got 7 contacts on the SO50. Nice. So
there you go. 5-watt QRP duck is in the house.
I hope Steven sent you the video I sent him of your duck, PP man. 5 watts. Why so high? If you're going to do it, do it.
Yeah.
Drop it on down, man.
Don't burn up your finals there, buddy. You run 5 watts on some of these
he didn't
QRP
see the video.
rigs.
You have to ask him for the video. I sent him a duck video for you.
if you run 5 watts on some of these QRP rigs, you might burn the finals out of them there, Mike. Careful, buddy.
Speaking of QRP rigs, if anybody's selling an 818, let me know. I know I got one, but I need another one.
You need one for each hand?
I'm working on something. I'm gonna make me a 1632.
There you go. There's Steven. Kilo Delta 9 Uniform Delta da is in the house.
And he said, sent the PP. Oh.
What day are the Discord activations? Mike wants to know.
It depends on my ride. It's probably going to be Monday or Tuesday. I can let you know, Mike. I can send you a Discord message and let you know. You're don't worry. People in the PGN Challenge is still going to get POTA spots after those parks, and still going to, I'll probably do a late shift the night before them and stuff like that too. But those parks, which you'll hunt me at probably anyway, will be Discord only because there'll be walk-ins. There'll be 4 walk-ins I'll be doing. And those will be QRP for you guys who love that. But I won't be doing a 1/10 of a watt.
You're not going to the dark side, are you?
No.
Okay.
No, but I'm not packing in the heavy side either.
Yeah. Well, that's what we've heard.
My belly is already QRO.
Chris, what's going on, buddy? K2PTC, welcome. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, good.
And that line down there is bugging me, man. How my screen doesn't go all the way to the bottom of the frame. It's really bugging. Does anybody else see that? The black bar? Right?
I see it. It's horrible. I'm going to probably take this video down because of it.
Oh, God almighty. Ugh.
I can see it now. I'm going to get a thing from YouTube. You're being demonetized because you didn't have a black bar at the bottom of the screen.
It's weird because on my preview it looks fine. Chris says it's so distracting. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness.
Zach's
not gonna be able to sleep. Yeah.
Speaking of getting distracted, do you ever get out and be activating and just be on a roll and just something random pops in your mind and you kind of drift off for a minute and you totally just like mess up what you're doing?
You're right, Dennis. It is at the top too. See how my hand doesn't go? Or I quit. I can't do this YouTube streaming stuff anymore. This is a disaster. Oh my God.
That actually happened to me the other day. And I was sending CW back to Terry, actually on that 1/10 of a watt activation, and his last letter came around, and I just there was just a pause there before I sent it, and I even put beside it, I put on the video, I put CW brain fart.
Yeah, it's just up and down, Dennis, and not left and right. I don't know. Maybe I messed up the native resolution of the camera or something. I'll just shrink it down farther, get more black so I can, like old school letterbox, shrink it down and make it look like you're looking at a cinematic movie or something. Yeah. Oh my!
That used to drive me crazy. The black lines at the top and the bottom of the movies. That right there at the bottom of yours. I mean, because your background's black anyway. Now, if that was on mine, it might be a little more distracting.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
On yours, it's not that bad.
Maybe I should get some like really like dark gray text and scroll in that little area down there where you can barely read it, and see if anybody figures out what it says.
So I was hoping that would help, but that doesn't go in the right place.
No. My OCD is getting to him. Yeah, that's true. No, I did a lot of. I basically destroyed OBS over the last couple of days and rebuilt it, all my scenes and everything up from scratch. And apparently, I missed a setting somewhere or something different. So, yeah, a QRP scroll bar. Love it. Gene McPhee, what's going on, buddy? From Colleen and 3XUS. Good to have you.
So, in good news, after about a year and a half, my logbook of the world is finally fully working, functional again.
Nice.
So, logbook of the world is now working for me. So, for all you people who've been waiting for me to confirm on logbook of the world, it's already done. The first time I uploaded to it again, it broke it, and it broke it good. It wouldn't upload nothing else for a couple of days, but now it's fixed back. And
I was about to say the best part about that is your logbook of the world is working, and so is everybody else's. Yeah. Did you have to? I guess when you sent them an email, they fixed whatever they fixed to make yours work again, or
I didn't send them an email.
Oh, okay.
So this is the weird thing. So I kept waiting and waiting and waiting for them to email me my certificate, right?
All right.
And, you know, Stephen, who has been adamant about me getting logbook of the world going because it's where the satellite people confirm at. He kept, you're going to have to email him. You're going to have to email him. And one night I was sitting in Chillpad with the Patreons, and I was looking at it, and I went into my thing, and I clicked on it, and it said that my certificate was good. that it's been good since 9/11. 9/11 was when it came back on good. And I was like, they never emailed me a certificate. I still couldn't put it in there. But I happened to look. So I logged into, I went to Logbook of the World and logged in, the actual page. And that's where it told me it's good since 9/11. And I found a thing on there that said, if you're having problems with the attachment in your email, click here to download. So, yeah, I'm having problems with the attachment in email. I don't have an email. So I clicked it, and it downloaded my certificate for me. And I put it in, and it worked. And then I did the initial upload, and then it broke it for like 2 days. And I did nothing other than keep trying it for 2 days. And then all of a sudden I tried it, and it worked again, and it's worked ever since.
How many contacts did you upload to it the first time when you got it working? Like 30,000?
No, way more than that.
Oh crap!
I think it was like 130,000.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I'd have shut you off too.
It was. We'll put it this way: I went to bed that night. It was still uploading.
Oh my goodness!
I'd been watching it for like an hour and something. It was still uploading. I'm like, I think I'm done with this.
I bet the first time you downloaded, it took a while too to update it. Yeah.
No,
to get your confirmations back. Yep. That's nuts.
But now it gets sent every day. Every evening I send and upload the Logbook of the World from QRZ. So after I do my late this evening, hopefully we're going to look at the sky right now.
Uh-oh.
So I can get my hopes up.
KO4 FX is in the house, the Fox himself.
As of right now, we're just in rain, no lightning. But there is some lightning to the south, so 23 miles to the south, as a matter of fact. So we'll see. It might be in and out, so you might be ready. You might need to get ready for it. Brace yourself. Activation is coming. What does the fox say?
Ding, 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 ding. Oh my goodness!
Mr. Fox has been hunting me quite a bit from this club call ever since Huntsville, so that's cool. Maybe he hunted me quite a bit before Huntsville, and I didn't know that. But
speaking of club calls, let me see if that contact I made is in the books yet. What's our club call? Oh, India. Okay, gotcha.
Isn't that just the greatest call?
I love it. India. If I could type it right, I put KE. All right, here we go. Logbook. I don't think he's uploaded yet because I checked and yeah, it's not in mine yet either. So not yet. Soon.
John, if you're asking which park it'll be this evening, it'll be 1810 because I'll just go right across the road.
That's a rare one. That's a rare one, guys. If you haven't gotten that one yet, hop on it.
So listen, if you're working on an award in 1810, you probably need to get it pretty soon. Or anything in southern West Virginia, because I wasn't going to put it out there tonight, but we'll go ahead and put it out there. I've got about 7 more days in the state of West Virginia.
Moving on to North Dakota. Yes, sir.
And then I will be, some life issues has happened, and I will be moving on. And
North Dakota.
I won't be in West Virginia again until at least March. So
North Dakota. Here we come.
I'm not going to say where I'm going or anything. I can tell you I will be. I can tell you I'll be in February. Mm-hmm.
Not North Dakota.
Not North Dakota. I'll be in Florida in February.
That's
Actually,
right.
I'll be in Florida January and February this year. But I'm not gonna mention the next 3 months where it's gonna be.
I've already said it 4 times. I mean, it's okay. They know.
Well, I don't want people to know it's North Dakota. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be the only activator there, pretty much.
Not if you keep telling people, because that's going to put all the hams are going to head to North Dakota now.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, South Dakota. Right on the border, because apparently, I mean, if you subscribe to some people's way of reading the POTA rules, you can have 1 foot in South Dakota and 1 foot in North Dakota, and you can activate both states at the same time.
Nope, you cannot.
That's what some people think you can.
But you can be a satellite hunter with 1 foot in one grid and 1 foot in the other, and give both grids.
What if? Does 4 corners, does that line up on a grid boundary as well? Because that would be cool.
I don't know if it lines up on a grid boundary.
That would be
boundary
cool.
Or not, but
that would be cool to hit 4 grids at once. Yeah. Oh, he'll still sound like he's in the same room on 40 meters. North Dakota's not that far away, buddy.
I am taking the Eagle One with me. Don't fretting too bad.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing like going out to do the early late shift and firing up that Eagle One. Now here's the thing, it'll be fired up on something different. So I'm curious to see, but I think it'll be good. But there's nothing like going out on the late shift and people are like, you're 40 over. What are you running?
Yeah.
Same thing I run every night. The Eagle One, baby.
You should come up with something weird when people like something that you would not think. Like Chris, my tour ostrich the other day accused me of loading up a beer can because I was kind of late. So some people say you're 40 over, so I'm just loading up a beer can, man. Sounds good.
Every antenna works, guys. Every antenna works. You can make contacts on anything. Just watch Dan's video. You can make contacts on anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even though every antenna doesn't work to everywhere, like Dan did give me a 4.4 on my 10th of a watt activation. I also got a 5.9 on my 10th of a watt activation. Got a couple of them.
Yeah. That was true.
I got a lot of 5.5s on a 10th of a watt. You get a 5.5 on a 10th of a watt, I'll take it.
Oh, heck yeah. If I get anything on a 10th of a watt, I'll take it. I mean, if you come out to me and tell me I'm a 1.1, I don't care. You heard me. That's good enough.
I got a 3.3 on a 10th of a watt from a 1 watt station.
Yeah. That's like that's like QRPPPPPP to QRPPPPP.
Only 11 likes, Michael says. Come on, guys, hit it.
Yeah, smack that like button like it owes you something.
Speaking of Michael, he's become the statistician, I guess. He knows there's only 11 likes. He also knows that I was doing my 6,000th activation the other day, and I didn't even know it. He sent me a text. He's like, was that your 6,000th activation? I was like, I don't know.
I guess it was.
And then he come back and hunted me later at a park, and I was like, yeah, it was.
Turd is on the air. Go find him on the spot page.
Turd. He's got a pile up.
Yeah. Just don't advertise your YouTube channel and you'll be all right, buddy. That grinded my gears.
What did I miss now?
No. Okay. So, all right, let me get on my little rant for a minute. Somebody, I'm not going to mention who it was because just this isn't the channel for that. They were live streaming their activation, which I have no problem with. I think that's cool as hell because I like to see the activator. I like to see what kind of rig he's running. If he has that camera view, if he has a camera view, maybe his background of the goings on in the park. I like to see the park, and a lot of people like to know or hear what they sound like on the other side of the QSO, which I think's excellent. I'm all for live streaming your activations. I'm all for live streaming when you're hunting. No problem whatsoever. I think it's cool. But this dude was on the air telling people, put my call sign in YouTube and I'm live streaming right now and you're at the 2 hour or whatever mark. And while you're there, I appreciate a like and subscribe. Now, to me, that violates Part 97 because you're getting something in compensation for that. You're getting subscribers. You're being compensated for that transmission, which is against Part 97. If your channel's monetized, or if you ever plan to monetize your channel, you're also in violation of the pecuniary interest clause of Part 97. Can't do that, folks. You can't. It's not a POTA thing. It's an FCC thing. I mean, I doubt they're listening and going to do anything to you. But hey.
Rules are rules. Even though some people don't enforce them. If you don't enforce them yourself, that's called lack of morals. But anyway, I don't know what Dad's talking about. I never ever get on YouTube while I'm streaming or while I'm doing something and push my channel. Now people will tell me I watched your video the other day. It's great, and I'll tell them thank you. That's fine.
I've had people ask me on activations if I'm making a video.
Yes,
and I can say yeah, I am. Maybe check it out later, but I don't say it'll be on my page. I appreciate a like and subscribe while you go there.
Yeah.
Man, just it's actually against the POTA rules, believe it or not, because on the front page of the rules under both activator and hunter, the first little bullet is obey the law or follow the laws. So, I mean, I realize it's nothing major in the grand scheme of life, but it ain't right. But you do you. That's what I always say. I'm not going to I'm not going to phone the FCC and try to get you in trouble. Somebody else might. I mean, personally, I don't care one way or the other, but I'd hate to see something bad happen to you if they ever do decide to start cracking down on it. Yeah.
It is what it is. People's going to do what they're going to do. I mean, I found out a long time ago that everybody who does ham radio doesn't necessarily have morals. Yeah, and I don't even know what's going on or nothing. I don't know the channel or nothing Dan's talking about. I'm not saying they don't have morals or nothing, but I'm just saying I know for experience everybody doesn't have morals.
I think. I don't think it was a purposeful thing this guy was doing. He seemed like a pretty okay dude. from the videos that I saw, and also, from his live stream. I don't think he realized he was doing anything. I'll just go ahead and say it, illegal. But as a licensed amateur radio operator, that stuff is on the technician exam. If you back in the day, if you took your novice, rules and regulations were on the novice exam. So you should know it just because you studied for the exam, right? So, how much power do I run? Yes.
All of it.
Yes. It depends on what band and what time of day, dude. If you ask me something more specific, I can tell you. I mean, it really does. I'm not trying to be
He runs
smart.
all of it. I'll tell you. He runs all of it.
Depends on band and the time of day. So, right now on 40 meters until midnight, I might run 200 or 300 watts. That's really all you need because 40 meters is starting to open up. 40 meters during the day, like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, if I'm trying to get James, I'm probably running all of it. If I'm trying to get, as Dom just said, if I'm trying to get Dom on ground wave on 20 meters, probably all of it. Yeah. But like today on 10 meters, I was shooting DX across the pond, running just like 100, 150 watts, getting great signal reports.
I love that. Just 100, 150 watts.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's just your barefoot radio, Yeah. Chris said, I enjoy when people turn on amps. I just turn his off and he whispers. That's right. I don't use as much power as people think I do, to be honest. It's a good antenna with some gain will get you pretty far in life. Yeah. I rarely will go over 500 or 600 watts, and my amp can do well over double that. So. November 4, Bravo Delta Whiskey is about to activate.
I rarely go over 83 watts.
That's
as
right.
in never.
I mean, even 83 watts, if you got a good antenna with a good amount of gain to it, man, that's great.
It's funny. It's funny too, because I'll say 83, but for some reason, my radio keeps getting turned to 73. I don't know how. So I run more 73 watts than I do 83 now.
That probably happened when I was messing with it.
It may have. I think Dan just touched my radio, and it does this automatic flip now. I put it on 83, and the second I turn it off, it goes right back to 73.
Yeah, there you go.
So
there's Martini. Says, I guess I need to stop pushing 800 watts everywhere. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Chris, I'm on the same. Boat. I think my FTDX 101D is probably one of the most lightly used radios on the planet, because rarely does this thing transmit out of the radio itself more than 20 watts. I mean, the finals in this thing don't even. I mean, they're like beautiful. They're no use whatsoever.
John says he has a lot of static crashes here. I guarantee it because the storms are in the area, and if I get to go out, I can guarantee you the crashes are going to be horrible. Last time I looked, I'm clear. Still showing clear right now.
I'm clear.
23 miles is the closest lightning right now. But that doesn't mean I won't say QRZ and it say danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Or a tree will fall next to you and make you stain your britches again.
So hopefully we'll get one in. We'll see.
Chris said crashes are bad in East Tennessee.
I haven't even got no satellite passes in today either, so it's been a bad radio day. I got one CW activation in. Of course, I got late shift last night, so got a good late shift last night actually.
I actually played around on digital yesterday and today, believe it or not.
Dan's trying to revoke his man card.
You know,
well, he said digital. He didn't say what kind. So we won't revoke him yet.
Does FT4 count? Because that's quick. I wish more people would play FT4 actually, because
FT4 is a whole lot better than FT8.
by far,
tons better. And why people stay on FT8, I don't know. Like FT4, you could actually make the amount of contacts that some people turn in and say they make on FT8.
Yeah.
FT4. There won't be no 101 in 45 minutes because if anything's happening in 45 minutes, it's going to be POTA.
Chris said FT4.
I did get 7 contacts on the SO50 if you wasn't in here earlier. While roving, I was in a different grid and everything.
Yeah, FT4 make me need nerve pills. Oh, that was great.
The ribbon showed that Dan was on EU.
Yeah, I was on FT4 and a little bit on FT8. Let me show you.
I'm gonna do an FT8 contact here soon on video, just so people can make fun of me.
This is why I wanted to play here. Let me share my screen here. These are my contacts from just today. And
I'm gonna make an FT8 contact on video and say I identify as a PP man.
The difference between FT8 and FT4, Chris, is half the time. FT4 takes 7.5 seconds per cycle, but the bandwidth is like twice as much, I think. But anyway, this is mine from today. Just mainly 10 meter FT4. And that's probably, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I mean, FT4 is pretty cool. I like FT4.
You know what's cool? You know what's cooler than FT4? PSK31.
That's true. Make it great again.
And Hellscriber and Thor.
Yeah.
If you ain't made a Thor contact, Dan, there's something wrong with you.
I think I have.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I know I've made Hellscriber because it makes me feel like I'm drunk. And not Hellscriber, the one with like the blurry lines and the not blurry. Yeah, it's just hard for me.
Yeah, I don't think you could handle Hellscriber.
That's crazy.
I think your OCD would I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's crazy.
Jamie says she's never done digital.
No?
Good girl.
She has not. She has not.
Actually, you should get into SSTV, Jamie. I think you would enjoy SSTV.
Yeah, when's the next SSTV activation?
I'd really have to hook it up to the new radio. That's been my big thing because people's asked me about why I haven't been doing PSK 31. I just haven't hooked no digital up to the FTX one.
Right.
And it's really just because of the simple fact that I got to download all this crap and all this other junk. And
no, you don't have to listen to digital.
No,
I know people who do. I know people who do listen to FT8, and yeah, to me it's a little crazy, but
I don't know why anybody would listen to it. I know people that just let their computer do it, and they go out and take pictures and post them on Facebook and say they don't have internet.
Our good friend Robbie, Whiskey One Radio Charlie Papa, likes to have his volume up when he runs FT8. And I know this because he got me in a park one day. So one of these days when he's in a park, I'm going to sneak up next to him with my truck, get on the FT8 frequency on upper sideband. And I'm going to key up my mic and go, turn the volume down, Robbie. Yeah, you just watch and click the screen. It's like playing whack-a-mole. It's really boring.
Here, I'll tell you what. Go to the dollar store, Jamie, and buy you a can of spray paint. go to the first wall you see outside the dollar store and spray it on the wall and sit there and watch that paint dry. Congratulations, You've just did FT8.
Every now and again, you'll get a good drip out of it, and you'll be like, "Ooh,
Ooh, that's a DX drip.
that's a DX drip." That's right.
Oh,
Give it. She said. She said I'd rather actually talk with people.
that's why I've been trying to talk people into doing like PSK 31 or Thor or Hellscriber or even SSTV, because all those you can actually type to people and tell them what you want to do. I mean, I joke with people on there when I make contacts, and the SSTV is just fun because you can do pictures and then put jokes on top of that. So
Give me until this time next year, next September 2026. I'm gonna see if I can't change this comment she just made that she'd rather talk to people. Next, it's gonna be like, I'd rather not talk to people. You don't run CW? I'm gonna try. She's gonna be like, I'd rather send bleeps and bloops to people.
bleeps and bloops.
That's right.
Bleeps and bloops.
Steven said, make sure the paint you watch is orange because that's a confirmed contact.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good
But
looking.
what happens is sometimes you're watching it dry and you think it's dry, and then all of a sudden it'll bubble up, and
Yeah.
you'll see that wet spot in it. That means it didn't confirmed, and it's going to call you again, and
again.
then you'll think it's going to dry, and it'll bubble up, and then it's going to call you again. Invest you're an FT8 master like some people, because they every time they get one, it's confirmed in 0.1 second.
Beautiful sunset pictures, by the way. I mean, just saying. I mean, you know.
Oh Lordy.
Oh my goodness.
And speaking of that, I'm not going to say no names, but Stephen actually made a satellite contact with somebody, Dan. I'm not going to say Sue. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say who.
Okay. Wait. Don't are they in the East? Well, they have to be an East Coaster because they couldn't be a West Coaster if they wouldn't be in the same footprint.
They're an East Coaster, and they may or may not have been in a five fern that was in a McDonald's parking lot.
Gotcha. What was his grid square, Steven? Do you remember? Oh my goodness. Did you not recognize the call sign? I mean, you know. Hey, okay, wait, okay, I do have to address this because I do know for a fact, no. Arches do not interfere with a ham radio signal. I know that for a fact. You'll just have to wait.
I know what he's talking about too.
It was a 5 for grid square. Echo Mike 80 through 85. How can you be in 5 grids at once, though? You only got 4 appendages. Oh, never mind. I understand. I understand the assignment now. I got you. 6 would be a problem.
Oh Lordy, we have went down that bad rabbit hole.
And the show has hit a new low.
So, speaking of which, why do companies who make duplexers and diplexers not know the difference between a duplexer and a diplexer because they labeled them all duplexers.
Right.
And they are different things.
Now I remember this.
Now, if they make a triplexer, guess what? They call it a triplexer. But they don't. I cannot find anything that's on it ham radio related that says diplexer. But when you read on some of the duplexers, it describes everything that a diplexer does, not a duplexer.
To be honest with you, I used to know the difference, but I don't now. It's something that has slipped my mind.
So a diplexer is kind of like a band filter.
Okay.
So you can run an antenna that has two bands, well, as many bands as you want, and you can run two ports out of it and run off those bands and not interfere with each other.
Gotcha.
A duplexer allows you to run you can still run a dual band antenna, but it allows you to do the different bands, but it can cause interference. It allows you to transmit on one and send it down to receive on the other.
The other. Okay. Gotcha. So a diplexer, it's kind of like a Y cable, but it blocks between the two.
They look exactly the same.
A duplexer is just a straight Y cable where the signal could loop back. Okay.
They look pretty much the same.
I got you.
But a diplexer is what I'm looking for because it needs to be like a bandpass filter. Because I'm not running into a duplex radio. So see, if you're running into a duplex radio, you're not going to destroy your front end.
Right.
But if you're running into two different radios and transmitting out of one and receiving into the other, you can destroy the front end on the other.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, you need to have it with a bandpass filter on it, or
a diplexer.
cheaper known as a diplexer.
Gotcha. So even if one is on VHF and one is on UHF, there's still that possibility to overload the front end of the other one? Or is this only for like VHF, and UHF kind of stuff?
No. I don't want to destroy the front end of the one listening.
Gotcha.
Because Doc Adams said it correctly. Now you're getting into satellite work. He knows what I'm doing. Oh.
This must go into why you want the other at 18.
Yes.
Okay, we made a full circle here on Shenanigans. It only took 53 minutes to get there.
I have radios to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
But another 818 would be ideal. Just a reminder, Paintsville, Kentucky gets together this Saturday at US 1270. Thank you very much for that, Aaron. And it is possible that I'll still make that because I will not be departing until Sunday morning. So there's a possibility that I'll still make that. It depends if Terry's going or not.
You gonna go by Buc-ee's on your way to North Dakota?
Go by where? Buc-ee's? I don't know if I don't know if I pass the Buc-ee's or not, but all I know is I'm going to be a lot closer to a Wingstop.
That's true. What'd you get there? Wings?
Meatloaf.
The power can come back down the coax directly into the radio. That makes perfect sense to me. Okay. Yep.
So there we go.
It's the same problem you have if you try to run a diversity receiver, but your radio doesn't have a dedicated receive port. You have to have a way to switch that off while you transmit so you don't blow out your... I got you. It makes sense.
Yeah, Chris says the Comet CF 4160B. I was looking at, I think the 4160. I think it had no numbers after it, but I will look at that one as well. 416B. You write that down. Write that down on the back of this DX Engineering. That's what this DX Engineering sticker has become. It's a notepad.
It's a notepad. That's right.
Of course, I've got the.
I think when I send out QSL cards, I'm just going to add a DX Engineering sticker in there with them. Might as well get rid of them somehow. Comet CF416 Bravo. Wingstop is out of wings. Oh no. That's like Chick-fil-A being out of chicken.
Listen, Wingstops is not out of wings. It's just when you go to Wingstops, they are an extremely busy place. I mean, they are the best place to get wings, hands down. And it stays really, really busy. And sometimes you may have to wait 30 or 40 minutes to get a set of wings because they run out and they got to recook more wings. And and if you take somebody there that's extremely, extremely hungry, they might get hangry there, and we might have to leave.
I'll have the chicken.
I'm not a chicken person, but I love me some Wingstop. Steven says, "Pack Dad snacks." I wasn't saying no name, Steven. Although your dad probably should check out my latest short from today, Steven. "40 minutes waiting time is unacceptable." Okay, so
I
it
get
is
there.
pretty bad. It is pretty bad to do that. But how many times have you went to a steakhouse and sat 40 minutes in the little waiting room waiting to get a table?
I won't.
Huh?
I won't.
Okay.
If I walk in there and say, "What's your wait time?" and they say anything over like 15 minutes, I'm going somewhere else.
Okay.
I mean, because if I'm going to a steakhouse, I'm hungry now. I'm not gonna be hungry in 40 minutes. I'm gonna be hungrier in 40 minutes. But I want to eat in sometime in the next 20 minutes.
I'm the same way. When I go someplace, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But when I want Wingstop and I've got it in my brain that I want Wingstop, when I get there, I'm going to wait. It doesn't always take that. Like now, it normally takes about 20 minutes to get your order.
Bok, bok. Wingstop is good though. Still, 20 minutes is kind of for a fast food place. 20 minutes is kind of on that borderline of being too long to wait. Yeah, if I wanted to wait on a steak, I just go home. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say nothing because I mean,
throw one on the grill.
When you're in a bigger city or something, most of the restaurants you go to, you're going to sit and wait 20 to 40 minutes on a table.
Wingstop
in the evening.
Wingstop is better than B-Dubs.
Oh, way better than B-Dubs.
And I still like B-Dubs, but Wingstop is a lot better than B-Dubs. Yes. Texas Roadhouse after 10 p.m. That's scary. I won't go to a steakhouse. I won't go to pretty much any restaurant if they're within like a half an hour to an hour of closing.
Dan, you went to Texas Roadhouse after 10 p.m.
It was scary. It was scary.
I was going to say I was with you, and so was Chris.
But it was scary.
Oh, that's
because they're in the back getting ready to close. They're getting everything wiped down, getting everything prepped to go home for the night, and then my toy ostrich comes waltzing in there and puts in a big old order, and the cook is like all mad now. Which I think they should remedy that by saying the restaurant closes at 10. We're going to stop taking orders at 9. So if you're not seated by 9, sorry. You know, that way you don't get somebody coming in at 9:55 and expecting a 30-minute meal.
But that's the thing. The companies do not care about their employees.
Right.
They could care less. That's just like I used to do, you know, if we closed at 10 o'clock, at 9:45, I did last call in the bar.
Yeah. And you're starting to tear down, get everything cleaned up.
I want to tear down. And one time a manager caught me doing last call and jumped all over me. So we don't close till 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I know. We close at 10. That means I want to be out of here at 10:15.
Right. Yeah, just because I'm getting, you know, my station and everything cleaned up doesn't mean I still can't make drinks.
You know, here's the thing. You work in a regular bar. If that bar closes at 2, at 1:45, they say last call. Because it normally takes that 15 minutes to get everything squared away and stuff like that. Because everybody's going to rush up there when you say last call. They're going to rush up there and get their drinks. And that way, if they say it at 2 o'clock, last call, then they're open past that state's legitimate time to be serving alcohol, and they can get in trouble for that.
You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here.
10 o'clock's not past the state, but I'm just saying it's the same principle.
Yeah. And time flies when you're talking about random crap, doesn't it?
Don't it? It is past that time, and I guess we need to start wrapping it up. Dan, what you got coming up?
Not a lot. Looking forward to some rare parts coming up from James. Like you said, watch the Discord forum. They won't be spotted on POTA more than likely. And other than that, I really don't have much at all. What do you got?
All right. Well, I'm going to look at the phone again. That way I can try to give an honest opinion. All right. Honest opinion. It's now 24 miles away from lightning, still raining. So my honest opinion is I'm heading over to 1810 and doing an early late shift. But if I just randomly disappear in the middle of that activation, you'll know the lightning came in quickly. So that's about it. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Videos drops are coming out like so regular. It's I do nothing but edit videos anymore. I'm like driving down the road editing videos and not even watching. I need an automatic driving car or something. It's crazy, but they come out all the time now, guys. So, and the regulars are always there. You can count on the Sunday live stream, the Wednesday live stream, the Thursday video drop, and the Sunday satellite Saturday. But almost every day.
Did you just say the Sunday satellite Saturday?
I may have. It's Saturday satellite Saturday. But if I did say that, but you got shorts and TikToks and Facebook reels coming out almost every day, and random videos like not this week, but next week you'll have a Thursday video, and then probably randomly on Friday you'll probably have the monthly update, which is going to be revamped. It's going to be a brand new look to the monthly video. So
sweet.
73 everybody, and hope to catch y'all on the air.
See ya. I'm going to fix that.